Smallville is cinema. I've been watching it. I just finished season 1 today. It's amazing. Like, my god. I think Smallville starts out very. If you don't know, Smallville, real quick, is this ranch show that takes place while he's in his hometown, Smallville. But anyways, follows him dealing with like villains of the week at first, and also Lex Luthor's there. Some other characters are there. Lana Lang. It's Smallville, and it's great. But one thing I'll say is that the first few episodes are a bit of a slog. Like, I like them, but the average person isn't gonna like it. I'm gonna be honest. The villains are pretty underwhelming. I do think though, especially in like the middle episodes, it really starts to hit like the series puts its feet on the ground, starts running. It's no longer crawling on the floor. Like some of those later villains are There's like this one about like this kid that can read minds. He's not the villain though. He's like the abusive household, and it's so good. The episode was so nice to watch. The episode right after had this dude who had like decay powers, where he tells you decay, like Sugar Rocky from My Hero. The episode was also amazing. Watched the finale, I loved it, of season 1. The to be continued though, but I would hate watching it when it was coming out because I'd be so mad. And to be continued. I love all the characters. Clark, of course, is Superman. He's great. But he's young. He's still learning all his powers. He doesn't have them. He's figuring them out. What else? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's also, not the hero. I mean, he wants to protect people, but he's not like the protect everyone type yet. He's still learning all that. Lex is great. Lex is Clark's friend, and they work very well together. I think they bounce off each other perfectly. Lex is in Smallville because he's did some bad stuff, or he didn't do bad stuff. Somebody else did bad stuff in. Well, nah, he did bad stuff in Metropolis. And then he has to go to Smallville to, like, his dad is there to teach him, basically. And his dad also becomes a bit of an antagonist later in the series. It's great. And, so good. But Lex is great. He's so chill. It's a running joke me and my friends had whenever Lex would come out. So he would just go, so chill. Because Lex is pretty chill in the show. I think Clark's parents, the Kents, they're great. They're amazing parents. They're great family. Clark's main love interest at first is Lana Lang. It's for the streets, even though I think Lana Lang is a baddie. She's definitely for the streets. She has her boyfriend Whitney, who's goated. I hated Whitney at first in the first few episodes, but then he really becomes his own character and becomes great. And he has so much character development. And then Lana is dating him, and then Clark is trying to date her. Instead of like, hey, no, Clark, I have a boyfriend, she starts catching feelings for Clark and losing her feelings for Whitney in his lowest moments too. And I think it's the worst part is that she said, oh, I was there for Whitney because he wasn't doing well, and that was kind of defining a relationship. What? No other reason? You defined your relationship purely based on his suffering. It sucks. That's stupid. But anyways, Whitney's the go. I loved Whitney. There's something really sad that happens to him, like really late into season 1, and I low-key cried a bit. Like, I had tears come out. I was so invested in Whitney and his story. Like, he's an amazing character. There's Chloe. Chloe is like another love interest for Clark. She's like perfect for Clark though. No, I think Lana's bad, but Chloe is she's better for Clark. She likes him. She's not cheating. They work off each other well. They're great friends. It's great. I love their relationship in the show. There's also their friend Pete, who like barely appears. He's a horrific hairline. Like, oh my god, it's like it goes straight, and it has like a huge indent at the top. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? Oh, sorry, it's Pete, making me tired. Anyways, Pete is also really weird. He's also Glazer of Clark. There's an episode where he forces him to run for student council. He has a Clark Kent shirt, Clark Kent pins. He does everything for Clark. Like, stop glazing, man. There's also an episode where there's this flower. Makes everyone really horny, for lack of a better term. So Lana starts coming to Clark. Mr. Kent and Miss is trying to get freaky. What else? Like, it's just that. And then he gets sprayed with the flower, and he tries to assault Chloe. And he gets mad at Chloe for not wanting to be with him, and then tries to come on to her. But she's like, nah, I don't like you. And he tries to slime her. He pulls out a revolver from like legitimately nowhere. He says, nah, get back here. And tries to slime her. It's really out of nowhere, but like the characters are all great. I think the set is like really nice. because it perfectly emulates the small town feeling. They actually do have a nice variety in the sets, I'll say. Mainly because it's probably filmed somewhere, like actually in Kansas in a small town. That's cool. Also, big plot point of the show is that there was a huge meteor shower that Clark came down, and he wasn't alone. And there, tons of kryptonite fell around, and that's what's giving some people powers. Other people get their powers from other things, and some we just have no idea. Like this girl who got stung by bees and control bees, we have no idea where she got her powers. Or the kid that can read minds. Like especially the first few episodes, people getting like powers from kryptonite is a huge thing. Like the kryptonite affects them, gives them powers. It's weird, but it's good. It's good. I love it, man. It's such a nice show. The feelings, the vibes, everything. The action is also pretty fun. It's good. It's not too crazy. It's not the most action-oriented show, at least not yet, I would say. There's a lot of like drama and dialogue and stuff. The villain of the weeks, kind of, when they fight them, they get the action, but it's weirdly more of like a mystery. Reminding me of Persona 4, if that's the way to put it, like a small town mystery, and then they fight. Because like they spend half the episode, or most of the episode, like first 30 minutes, trying to figure out what is happening to the villain. Usually, like. Anyways, sorry for the cut. You know, they spent like the first 30 minutes trying to figure out the villain, figure out what's happening. They usually have like suspects and stuff. They do all that stuff. Then like the last 10 minutes are fighting them, or sometimes they don't even like fight at all. Like the Decay dude, it was like a 2-minute tussle between him and Clark, and then he slimed. I'm not gonna spoil that, but like he it's like a 2-minute tussle between them. Or in the video, or not the video, the episode with the kid I mentioned. Those are 2 episodes I keep mentioning my favorite episodes. Like the episode with the kid that can like read minds. His abusive stepfather like is attacking him. There's no like big fight between him and Superman or him and Clark. All he does is grab a bowling ball, throws it at like Mach 10 towards his chest. So he's definitely dead. So many people get slimed out in this show, by the way. Like the amount of people that like kill their parents for some reason is really high, especially in the first few episodes. Like I think the first 2 villains killed their mom. Or no, second and third villain. First villain was like a dude who got mad that he got killed in a big prank in high school. And it's, you know, it's fine. I guess people, and they're not even, it's not Clark killing them. They're killing themselves weirdly. And also, a lot of villains die at the beginning from themselves. Actually, a lot of villains die in general from themselves, not even from Clark or anything. It's really funny. You know, I think the best episodes are more like drama based, to be honest, less action. Just because I think the beginning tried to go really big, heavy action thing, but the drama based episodes just are like a lot more interesting with the characters, the plot. The villains are a lot more, you know, they're more them. And also, Clark still gets his moments to save people in between. It's great. Also, there's a big overarching plot point of Luthor slowly figuring out Lex's plan, and I think it's good. I like how he first investigates a crash because Luthor hits Clark at 60 miles per hour. He's investigating that, he thinks it's suspicious, blah blah. Then he says, "Nah, I'll drop it. Nothing was found." Then near the end, somebody's like, "Oh no, I know something." Then he like, "Oh, you know what? I'll think of it again." But no, Smallville's amazing. I rated Saul like not 8 out of 10 right now, 8.5. I'm super invested into it. Like I was sitting there, my desk, my feet were like up. Can't even see. Like I'll put my knee up, my feet were up on my desk. I was like sitting like this, watching it. Like I'm so invested. Oh my god. Anyways, that's it. You also go watch Smallville. Bye.